Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. All right, I am going to show you 4 layouts and I think 7 cards that I completed using the spruced up paper pack with sticker sheet, the coordinating cardstock, and the spruced up wood shapes. Now, in a previous video this month, I showed you how I used the spruced up scrapbook workshop kit to create these layouts. And now I wanted to show you how you can take just the paper pack with sticker sheet, the coordinating cardstock, and the wood veneer. Now on the coordinating cardstock you get 12 sheets and you get 2 of 6 different colored sheets. And I gave away little goodie bags to my customers that ordered in January. So I only used 1 sheet of these colors, okay, because I gave the other ones out. So I just wanted to explain that. So that's why I was only able to complete 4 12 by 12 layouts. So I have several of the wood veneer left here. And then I have these scraps here, and the scraps from my cardstock, and one from that pattern paper. So that's what I have left over. And these are the layouts that I completed. So I took the cardstock here in julep, and then I took several of the other cardstock pieces. So one was in mink. Let me tell you the colors. Man, I need to be better prepared. Look at what, okay, let me tell you the colors here. All right, so this one right here is the mink. This is the espresso. This is the French vanilla. This is a zip strip. That's a zip strip. And then this one here is the sangria. And I just cut different strips. And then this came from the pattern paper. And then again, this is the espresso right here. This came off the sticker sheet. This did. And so did these, came off the sticker sheet and that. And then these snowflakes, wood veneer snowflakes in this house. Isn't that cute? And the tree and the deer, and then another snowflake right there. This came off the sticker sheet. I just used pop dots and popped it up. And then here I just used the julep ink and then the white ink from Close to My Heart and just kind of whitewashed these snowflakes. I didn't make it like a real solid white, and then did the same thing here for the roof of this house, and then the tree used the julep. That turned out so cute. And then of course that's a picture of me. All right, layout number 2. I cut in, which is the opposite side of this bird, these strips. That's why I showed you that one that I just had a little strip left here, this piece right here, because I cut these strips here. So this is a quarter inch, half inch strip. This is the French vanilla right here. Then for my stash, I did use alphas for my title, and then I used these old cork butterflies. I think I have 1 left, so it feels good to get that used up. And then I did some matte layers here, and then here I used from the sticker sheet this bird one, and then this pine cone, and then put pop dots. I added some thread there, so that's layout number 2. And this, these photographs, I'm using this collection, the Spruced Up, to document my trip to go see my dad out in Oregon. So this is me taking off right there. All right, layout number 3. All right, so from the pattern paper, so you've got the wood grain, and then I use the opposite is this one right here with the tree. You get 2 of each, and I just cut it or used a ruler, and it wasn't perfect, and tore it here. Then I used my cardstock, and I have a die cut tab from Close to My Heart, and I cut out these tabs, and then I just put enamel dots in the middle. This is a jewel for my collection. this snowflake sticker sheet. All these snowflake sticker sheets came from the sticker sheet pad, which is right here, okay? You get all this. See all these pine cones and the leaves and the trees right there. And see, that's the bird one right there that I used on this layout. It looks really tiny there, but that's the actual size right there. Same with this big pine cone. It covers all the way down here. So that's that. And then I used alphas from my stash, and I hand cut, believe it or not, these clouds from the French vanilla, and then just ink them up a little bit with the brown espresso. Oh, and then here's that tree sticker right here, see? Big difference, right? Can you see that, guys? So that's the actual size right here. So as large as my finger there. And I will do journaling down here in these strips, which is from this wood grain. So I'll journal down here, and my title is First Class Mess Up. And that is because, believe it or not, in first class, if you do not order what you want for, at least this is how it worked. I'm not going to name the airlines. You don't order your meal. Guess what? They're not going to give you a meal. They won't even let you pay for a meal from Coach. But anyway, after a little bit of complaining, I finally was able to purchase a meal that they give out to Coach. Kind of a dumb thing. I think it was just the stewardess. But anyway. And then I matted it on the green paper, cardstock paper, which is New England, right here. This is the julep. This is the New England. That's what I matted that on. So that's layout number 3. Layout number 4. Yep, this is kind of dark. Some of you ladies don't like that. You cannot stand dark cardstock or dark. Everything has to be all bright, but not me. And the reason why my photograph is not in color is I was sitting on the opposite side when I flew into Portland to get a picture of the mountain. And you can see this, actually this mountain is on the Washington side, but when you fly into Portland, Oregon, you always get to see Mount Rainier. So that's Mount Rainier. And it was really like overexposed, and I tried to do what I could to kind of get it corrected and couldn't. So that's why it has that smoky, which is kind of cool because I have several pictures over my lifetime of the mountains. All right, and then this is just, you know, when you're above the sky, and then when you come down up of the sky, the clouds, and then when you come down through the clouds. And so this brown paper here, cardstock paper, is the espresso. And then again, I took the pattern paper here and used my EK punch scallop to add there. And then I did paper tearing here with the bird paper here. And then that's the sangria. And then that is the green again, is the New England. So this bird here, these pine cones, and these leaves, I used the stamp and die cut. Let me get a white sheet of paper here. That's for, like, you can use for the card making, and it's called Stamp and Thin Cuts, Spruced Up and Card Making. So that's what I used here, and you can purchase this separately. My splatters here is watercolor copper paint from Rachel Beth Homemade Paint Colors. You can find her on Etsy. If you want to know more, let me know and leave a comment below. The word phrases here came from the sticker pad. And then I die cut these out, and my background paper is the Daisy White cardstock. And then I stamped these right here, the bird and the pine cone. I stamped the bird and the pine cone with the espresso ink. And then the leaves, I used the New England ivy. So that's there. So I have completed 4 more layouts of this trip. And now you want to see the cards I created. So I created this one that says 100% rock star, and now this was in my stash. This right here, thank you, the pine cones, and this all came from this collection right here, like I told you, the thin cuts and die pack. So that's what I used to create, and even used it for this one right here. And as you can see, I used the julep cardstock here, the mink cardstock, and then I used the pattern paper. I used the espresso cardstock, the pattern paper, and the julep. So there's two. This one here, I used the pattern paper of the bird, the mink, and the sangria, and then this sticker sheet right here, and then I used the stamp that comes from this that says best wishes right here. This here, I used the julep. I used the espresso to stamp out the leaf right here. And my thin cut, I say die cut, I meant thin cuts. I used my sangria ink to do this bird. And then the Good Life was in my stamp collection, and the flower. And then I used a little washi tape. All right. Here is 6. Sangria, the pattern paper wood grain. Again, I stamped out a bird, I stamped out these pine cones, and I stamped out the needles. And this one I used evergreen for this one right there. This one here, these little leaf stickers came from the sticker sheet. Those came from the sticker sheet. Sequins from my stash, and then this word that says look on the brighter side was in my stash. Have no idea where it came from. All the pattern paper is from Close to My Heart and cardstock. So that's 6. And then the last one here. So those are the 7 cards that I completed. Now, in a day or two, I'm going to show all the layouts that I completed in the month of January, on January 31st, so you need to come back and check that out. All right, thanks for stopping by. If you're interested in any of these products or any products from Close to My Heart, I will have all my links listed below, plus at the end of the video. If you do not have a consultant, I would love to have you as a customer, so come on over and shop with me. If you're not a subscriber of my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber, so give me a thumbs up, hit that or click that bell notification so that you'll receive notification every time I post. Yes, I post every month using products from Close to My Heart, and then I also post using all other collections. All right, so it's not, this channel is not just about Close to My Heart at all. We're here to encourage you to scrapbook your memories in a fun, creative way using any products in your stash, any products that you purchase. All right, until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye.